Hi, I'm back again and noticed something different. So I decided that I would dye my hair. Let me just get it. So I bleached it earlier today, and then I used this Schwarzkopf Live pastel spray in like icy blue. Look at it there. Very nice, very nice. And I'm actually quite surprised at how well it's come out. I wasn't expecting too much out of it, to be quite honest. It wasn't overly expensive, but I really like how it's come out. So there's loads of it left in the bottle. So it comes in like a spray bottle, which I don't know where I've put now. Oh, here it is. Comes in a bottle like this. So yeah, it's just like a simple pump bottle, and I really like it. I've also got like a mint green one, which I'm going to try out throughout the week maybe and see how that goes. But yeah, I love it when I bleach my hair because it just, this is with no product in, it just works. Anyway, as always, thank you for the support on the last video. Like, I really appreciate it. It's so nice to see people enjoying it because I really enjoy doing it, so thanks for that. And a big thanks to my sister for finally finding our tripod. So I'm now not using box upon a box upon a box upon a box, like literally. And I've got a nice tripod. Right. Anyway, so for this video I thought I would talk about like a sort of like bucket list of things I just want to do in life, things I want to go and experience. So I thought the best thing to do is start off with YouTube ones. I've got them on my trusty pad as always. And I would like to do collaborations. Some of the collaborations I'd like to do with, well, I'd like to do some collaborations with Louise Pentland of Sprinkler Glitter, Sprinkler Chatter, Mark Ferris and Gabby. They're just three of the YouTubers I watch day in, day out. I absolutely love watching them. I watch like pretty much all of their videos, so, and I just think they just seem like really nice people. I'd like to meet them, so that's three people that I would definitely like to collaborate with in the future, so never know, let's see. Next thing I'd like to do is I'd like to go to some YouTube events. Like, I'd love to go to Playlist Live in Orlando. And it ties in quite well with the fact that I really want to travel. I'd really like to go and like explore loads of America. So fingers crossed one day I'll be able to do that. But yeah, Playlist Live, VidCon also in California. I'd love to go to LA. Like, it just seems like such a, I don't know, such an interesting place to go. There's something going on all the time. So I'd definitely like to go to LA as well. And lastly, the one that's in England is Summer in the City, which seems quite good. So that one I might look into doing next year, because I'm not really prepared enough to do it this year. So fingers crossed next year I'll have the time and the funds to be able to go and do that. That'd be really, really cool thing to do. So yeah, like I said, I absolutely would love to go and travel. I'm not 100% sure where, like I said. I'd obviously like to go to America because it's just, I don't know, I just do. Got no reason for it, I just want to go and see. But I'd also like to go to places like Egypt and go and see the pyramids and like some of the wonders of the world. I'd love to go to Rome because I've never been somewhere like there, and Venice and everywhere like that. Just I want to go and see the world. Like, I'm one of the people that thinks that when I'm laying there on my deathbed, I want to think, wow, I've gone and done things in my life, I've experienced things, I've had such a good life. And so that's my reason for wanting to travel. Linked into it on a bit of a lower scale is I'd love to get an old VW camper van. Like, that is such a dream. Like, my whole family loves like the old like VW camper vans and Beetles, and I'd love to ideally one day have one of each. But with the camper van, I'd like to go and travel around England. Like, England alone has so much to offer. Just think, well, like say get a couple of friends together, be like, oh, we've got some days off, let's just go and travel around and see what we can find, where we can stop off and just explore and adventure. I have a massive fear of heights, which is obviously quite a common thing, but some of the other things I'd really like to do, that what I'm going to do in life, is I'd like to skydive I've got a friend that he does skydiving like probably once at least every couple of weeks, and so fingers crossed that's not something that seems like it's so out of reach, so maybe I'll be able to do that sooner rather than later. But I'd love to just to experience it. It must be so weird to just be falling from the sky. So that's something I'd love to do. Link to that is also, well, height, is a hot air balloon. I just don't know what it is. I think I'd probably end up being so scared the whole time I was doing it, clutching on for dear life to the edge, shaking with fear, but just when you look at it and like the views you must get and everything, it's just so cool. So that's another thing. And lastly, the one that scares me the most is bungee jumping. Because with skydiving, obviously you know that you're going to have somebody attached to you and you've got a parachute. But I don't know what it is, but bungee jumping, the thought of just throwing yourself off a bridge or a cliff or wherever you do it, just seems so mad. Such like an adrenaline rush, and I think that's why I want to do it. So yeah, like that's like the more the sky stuff. I'd also like to do whitewater rafting, like, and just go and do like outdoors adventure things. I'd like to go and do like tree walks and stuff where you're like up in the trees and like all sorts of like really fun outdoorsy stuff, because I don't know, we were built to be outdoors, so I want to go and experience these things and have fun doing these things, and they're there for us to enjoy and explore, so go and bloody do it. Some things like about my body, so to speak, is I'd really want to get a piercing there. I want to get a little nose ring, so I really aim to do that in the next couple of months. And also want to get my ears pierced and stretched just a little bit, not stretched like massively, because if I ever didn't want them, I'd like them to be able to close up again. Tattoos. I would love to get tattoos. I'd really like sleeves, like when I see sleeve tattoos. So I'd love to get a sleeve done one day, but also I want to get some festival tattoos because I love going to festivals so much, especially like Download. I've been going, I think, 7 years I've been to Download now. So that is just such a, oh, I don't know, it's a bit like a, I don't know, it's just something you do every year and something that's meant so much to me. Like, I'm not actually sure I'm going to go this year because like the people that I always go, there's not many of them going, so I think instead I'm going to go to Boomtown, which is just as fun. It's been my second time going to Boomtown, so that's something to look forward to. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I just want to go and do lots of outdoorsy stuff. Like when I was at Download last year, me and my friend went and did Zorbing while we were there, and it was just so hilarious and just such a fun thing to do. So yeah, so that is pretty much it. I hope you like my new hair. I do. And then probably next week you'll see the green one. Let's see how bad that turns out. Right, thanks. Oh yeah, and of course, as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and leave a comment down below about anything you want, really. Alright, thank you, bye!